5, 4, 3. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kev on stage. She's
that chick Angel.
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button, smash that notification button. Bangers, bangers, bangers. All 2021. Welcome. If you guys are watching today, you are loved. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or listening on audio devices, you are loved. If you are part of the stage crew and the Patreon, you're loved a little bit more.
Or the Angel Wings.
You know, or the Angel Wings. Or the, what's your Patreon called, Josh?
Gonzi Girl.
The Gonzi Support Group. I got to think of a name.
Gonzi Support Group?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called now?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not mad at it, though.
Gonzi Support Group, where Josh actually takes some pictures and gives you the behind the scenes and shares his heart. He's so poetic.
He is.
He's so poetic, isn't he?
He romanced the Lord
He
this
did.
weekend.
He went down to the Maverick City musical, and they had them a good time. Church announcements this week. We are in Sacramento. Tickets available. You must be vaccinated or 3-day COVID negative COVID tests from the show per California guidelines. Portland, the first show is sold out. We added a second show. Pull up there. And I think after that, we have our first weekend off since the 4th of July.
Hallelujah.
And I realized that the flyer, pretty much that entire rest of the leg is 11 days.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
we have an
cancel
11-day.
half of those will be just dandy.
So anyway, please pull up because I guarantee you, no matter what, next year I will be going out less. That's for sure.
Is that for sure?
That is for sure. We are working on the streaming service, and honestly, it was just taxing this year. So anyway, let's begin. Blackfishing is in the news again.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now I'll be completely honest. Before last week, I had not heard of none of these people.
Come on, what you said.
This is Booty Tay and the crew.
Booty Tay.
The girl's name who was accused of blackfishing, his name is Jessie Nelson.
Jessie Nelson.
Okay, and she was in a girl group, a British girl group.
Called Mix.
Called Little Mix. In it, Jessie Nelson, bruv. She was in a girl group. I believe she was in the show Britain's Got Talent. Yeah. Hey, mate. And she got in a little bit of trouble. I think 3 or 4 people in the group was upset at her. You get me?
Oh, I like how you just dropped that there.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 3 or 4 people was upset. You get me?
You get me?
And the
You
man,
get me.
I
the
don't know
man
if
them
that's
in the fields was upset, bruv. She's a white
pretty
gal.
close.
She's not a peng gal. Okay, peng means beautiful. She is not beautiful. She's a peng. She's a regular gal. Anyway, bruv.
This is going terribly.
In it, bruv.
Isn't it, bruv? So anyway, my accent's confusing me.
As it should. It's confusing everyone else.
Basically, she split off from the group called Little Mix.
Yes.
And she released a video called Boys. So if you want to know what we're talking about, pause this. Watch the video called Boys, Jessie Nelson. It's featuring Nicki Minaj, and it also has Diddy. Now, let me tell you the thing that messed me up. Soon as the beat started, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Because it's bad.
Now, it's not. I'm not upset she used the beat. I am upset that music that came out when I remember it is being sampled.
Yeah.
Okay? The samples were for us to not know before, right? Jasmine Sullivan, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Jasmine Sullivan has a sample from Take 6, was it?
Yes, it is.
Okay? So this is old age. Okay? The songs you remember being sampled by groups
are now be sampled by new people.
Yeah. So I hear the original. So anyway, that aside, she was accused. I can't remember the other girl's name. The other girl called her out.
The other girl is actually a biracial girl.
She's biracial. After 7, not Take 6. I'm sorry. After 7.
Yeah, same.
I always get them confused.
So
after 7, Take 6. You know math, B.
Right. One of them numbers and keep it or leave it.
Bia, Sia, Amia.
Bia. So anyway, the biracial girl was like, yo, this girl is basically wearing black girl wigs. Now, if you look at the video, whole bunch of Justin Timberlake white people with cornrows.
Oh, well, absolutely.
I mean, Wahites.
Yes, from the Isles of Wahite. Absolutely.
Left and right. And she is noticeably darker than she was earlier.
She definitely does look like she is ethnically ambiguous with a strong hint of either blackness or Latinx.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Big Latinx fan.
Yeah.
Big certified Latinx gal. So now the interesting thing is Nicki Minaj
Go ahead.
came to her defense and went at the girl. What was that girl's name that called her out? Let me pull up the article.
I can pull up the
what is the girl's name?
Hold on.
Somebody in the Patreon says she's darker than Nicki in the video.
She looks a mess.
She does.
Somebody said
Natasha Mulenga.
Yes. So, and if you're not familiar,
that's the name of the writer. Shut up. Sorry, keep going.
If you're not familiar with blackfishing it's basically making yourself look black, presenting as black.
I'm not gonna do it again, guys.
When you're not. What is the girl's name?
Leanne Pinnock.
Pinnock. Leanne Pinnock.
You said it. I heard you say
Said it 3 times.
I heard you say it.
And then it got ran over. I was like, and I whispered to the Patreon, I was like, I'm not saying it again, guys.
No. I heard you say it, but then I was like, he just not feeling confident. It sounds like. So
I wasn't, because I was leaning on the Patreon and I was getting aired out. So I was like, I'm done.
So Nicki, she's had a rough couple years of, whether you agree with her or not, she's been getting dragged pretty consistently.
She is not the person I want to stand up for my fight. Hey. No, let them drag me. Do not add your cosign to me being right. She's just not the voice right now of reason. She's not. That'd be like if OJ was like, yeah, Kev on Stage Studios, streaming services. You know what?
Hey, Arenthal, don't even. We got it. That's how Larry David be doing stuff.
OJ gives me heartburn. You just said.
We got it. Don't.
I'm not saying that she's bad as OJ, but I'm just saying Nicki is just not in a place to really be the advocate.
Yeah, and the thing, here's why blackfishing upsets a lot of black people. Blackness is used as a vehicle to mainstream success. And once you get where you want to go, you can shed that and go into traditional pop or whatever you want. And at the same time, the inherent troubles that come with blackness are never applied to you, right? I think Paul Mooney said this. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga.
Yeah.
Right? You want to do the coolness and the braids and the slang and all that, and you get to benefit from the best parts of black culture, but you don't got the racial discrimination, police brutality, redlining, gerrymandering, voter suppression, discrimination. You don't have to deal with none of that. Inequality, unequal access to the labor market. No. Braids. Slang.
The writer, she put it probably the best I've ever heard it. People love blackness except for on black people.
Yeah. Whoa. What are those called? The big earrings? Bamboo earrings, right? Blacks people, when we do it, it's ghetto. It's the Balenciaga sagging draws made into sweatpants in one thing. Remember how, in the 90s, sagging is this and that and thugs and all that stuff. But when it comes to high fashion, it's all cool. And then the black people who started it never get paid for it,
no,
right?
Absolutely not.
You know, so that's the thing. That's Miley Cyrus, perfect example.
Oh, she lost her whole mind. She was out here, I'm a twerk because I've got booty. Yeah, all this stuff. And then she was like, let me go back to don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. What happened to you coming in like a wrecking ball?
Listen, let me tell you what, and I love this dude. Justin Timberlake, Timberland, great music. Yeah. Great music. Man on the Woods or Man of the Woods, Man in the Woods.
Stay in the Woods.
Target Wrangler brand album. That nigga Justin was like, what? What album? Timberland, please come back.
Come back.
He went with Toby. Hey, Tobe, you know, I try to be my real stuff. I try to go to Nashville, Wahite boy. I figure that doesn't work for me, Justin, right? So it's like that vehicle, it does well for you. And brands too, right? Meg Thee Stallion, Hot Girl Summer, every white brand on earth.
Yes, CoverGirl. You ready for your hot girl summer?
Bro.
Well, get this glossy, bronzy, and all the hot girls say, aye, aye, aye. It was like, but they don't want Meg Sheik's clapping in one of their commercials. They don't want that. They don't want the lace front with the baby hair.
They should do a clapper commercial with Meg Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Yeah, Rancid
She can do
Faves
it.
in our Patreon said, white artists wear blackness like a costume, then hang it up when they're done.
They do.
And that's what people are upset about Aquafina for, right? It's
That's
like
a rapper?
that's
Booty Tag?
she's an Asian.
Oh, yeah. Because she was talking with a black scent,
Talking with a black scent.
but would never do an Asian accent because she would find it demoralizing.
And not only that, she considers that a minstrel show.
It's like, girl, well, you stepped into one. And
But when you got your TV show, it wasn't that. It was Nora from Queens.
then I want to be like, but were they doing Asian minstrel shows, or did you just take a term from our
Took the
culture?
term from us.
And was like, man, let me apply it again. Again, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna take your stuff. I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna apply it to my life.
What Asian minstrel show?
I was like, wait a minute, what? Now I'm sure. Now listen, I don't put nothing past good old colonizers. I'm sure they were doing stuff that was very derogatory towards Asian people, but it was not called a minstrel show. That's what it was. It was a specific form of entertainment people could buy tickets to.
Yes.
It was like, I'm going to the opera. I'm going to the minstrel show. I can't wait to see the cakewalk at the end of the performance. Like, that was a real thing, girl.
Listen, Angel, somebody in Patreon said Miley sure did go Jolene after
Yes.
she was grinding on Robin Thicke with them raw chicken cutlets.
Not
Yes.
the raw chicken cutlets.
That's exactly what it looked like. She had them cheeks out. It was like, Miley.
That was gluten-free cheeks. Where's the yeast in
There's
the bread?
no panko in this.
And yes, no, of course, there's no panko. And of course, the Kardashians are at the core.
Oh,
They have monetized so much of like at first they were just like, we'll just get the silhouette of we'll just do the silhouette.
Right.
Then here these past couple of years, they're like, I'll just spray it on. They were like, I want to be the same color as these kids I made.
yeah, absolutely. Listen, somebody said, I only know Aquafina from the Marvel movie and Crazy Rich Asians. That's when she already made it. You go back and watch her on them MTV shows, and when she was rapping and all that stuff, that when she was on like Guy Code, Girl Code, those type of talking head shows, that's when she was using the black scent heavy and all that. And the thing about me that like you can grow up around black people. The thing about me that bothered me the most, a thing about her, it was her, I would never do that for my people. That was the thing. Because if you're from New York and you hang out with black people, you grow out with black people, you might naturally speak like us, right?
Yeah.
I'm not inherently upset with that,
Yeah.
right? What makes me upset is when she got on, she conveniently stopped.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you really talk like that.
Oh, that's
like,
one thing.
If you really talk like that, then you don't not talk like that when you get on. And I'm not talking about in movies. Obviously, she's acting. I'm talking about she was always
interview,
talking like
yes.
that. In TV shows, she never presented as the Nora from Queens Aquafina like she was in that Shang-Chi presser. She wasn't talking like Aquafina.
Right.
Now, and then on top of that, not only she put it down, she stopped dressing like that. She stopped talking like that. Then she was like, I would never audition for stereotypes of Asian culture. Then it was like, oh, you done got in that black car and rode it all the way to Crazy Rich Asians and Shang-Chi, and now you want to protect your culture, but didn't mind.
Oh, just
making
a mockery of ours. That's why I can't stand Iggy Azalea. I've been saying it from the beginning. She has had a vocal minstrel show from the beginning of her career till now. I don't know what she's doing. And it's just like, girl, if you that great of a rapper, just give me your rap voice in your voice.
I didn't know she was Australian, Angel.
Of course you didn't.
I didn't know she was Australian.
Like she was from Atlanta doing the most. Right. And I was like, why are we applauding this? Why are we applauding this? There are people who would have to go through so much dialect training to not be able to talk like that.
Right.
Where she's like, oh, Is this going to be what puts me on?
Yes.
Here you go. Let me just.
And listen, honestly, I'm going to give you a point, right? Black people we aren't ridiculous. Paul Wall presents like he from Houston.
Yeah.
But black people are cool with Paul Wall. You know why? Paul Wall always be like that.
Yeah.
Right? He rap like he from Houston. He got a black wife too. Gold grills, slabs, all that stuff. You have Paul Wall, then you have that Bubba Sparks. Bubba Sparks was like, oh, this is what's cool. I'm going to do this, but that's not really who I am. Mm-hmm. Right? If you hang out with a whole bunch of black people your whole life, you can't help but to be how we be. But if that's who you really are and you're authentic and you ain't saying nigga and stuff, mm-hmm. and you ain't, it's like if Paul Wall switched up and was like, actually, I don't do that stuff anymore. I'm in a rock band now. My name is Paulus Wallace.
Yeah, if Marshall Mathers, if Eminem had been putting on a black scent during his career and switched it up, I would hope that his career would not have done as well as it had.
Right.
I would hope that we'd be like, now what you're not about to do is this. Now you won't stop it. But he was his chalky white self through mm-hmm. all of his career, which I think black people are really good, even though we have our hangups on certain things. We really good at accepting people for whatever talent they have if it's authentic. We like, come
really
on.
Are.
We be seeing these little Asian people on these talent shows singing for their life like they've been singing in church with belting these notes. We like, that girl can sing. Yeah. You ain't got to then come out and be like, I got weave in my hair. I eat fried chicken. Oh, sometimes I eat Green Chef because I like ordering food from them because they got the best meals. Come on. And I'm not trying to eat meat like that. What? Listen, we will appreciate you just like we appreciate Green Chef. Come on, somebody. Enjoy new and nutritious recipes each week that are perfect for you and your whole family. Take homemade plant-based meals to the next level with Green Chef's plant-powered options. Or just watch your carb intake, right? You can do that. They have keto and paleo options, and they will give you premium proteins, vital veggies you need to conquer your day. And with pre-portioned, easy-to-follow recipes delivered right to you, eating well has never been simpler. Never worry about having to plan or shop for dinner again. Green Chef is the first USDA certified organic meal kit, so you can enjoy hand-picked organic vegetables and premium proteins without having to worry about where they came from. And Green Chef is also the most sustainable meal kit, offsetting 100% of their plastic use and 100% of their carbon footprint and emissions. Enjoy your greens while being green. We finally switched over to having a meal delivery service, and this was Marcus's big thing. He was like, I want us to be more plant-based in our eating. So Green Chef was an easy choice for us to use because when that's something that you're trying to do, it can be difficult. I remember when Kev was trying his walk in veganism and he lasted all of 2 days.
4 days.
Oh, okay. 4. So sorry.
3.5. That 4th day I went to Chick-fil-A.
It can be really difficult when you're trying to, especially if you're not used to a life that's more plant-based. So being able to have Green Chef, it takes a lot of the guesswork out. You have meals that are going to taste great that are moving towards your goals of being more plant-based in your diet. Green Chef is also America's #1 meal kit for eating well, meaning that you get the best meal kit whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, pescatarian, or you just want to eat more balanced meals. So this is what we want you to do.
What we need to do, Angel?
You need to go to greenchef.com/SK125.
SK125.
And use code SK125.
SK125.
To get $125 off, including free shipping.
Free shipping?
Yes. Now, I need you to know this. Green Chef is now owned by HelloFresh. And with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something for everyone. And I love being able to switch back and forth between brands. And now, you, our listeners, can do the same.
Can they?
Yes. Switch back and forth from the brands with a discount on us, because that's what we do. So one more time, go to greenchef.com/SK125.
SK125.
And use code SK125.
SK125.
To get $125 off, including free shipping. America's #1 meal kit.
I trusted you, Angel.
You should.
I was just talking and talking.
I was talking and then
having the time of my life with my good friend Angel Tanksley.
It's Josh's fault. He told me it was time for an ad.
I didn't see him either, and I was looking. You guys conspired against me.
Always.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Woward,
oh dear,
and the Millennium Tour people got into a little tiff over the weekend.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm like, why y'all upset with Woward? Yeah. Now, Bow said he might not even do the show tomorrow. I can't deal with the BS. Y'all have no idea. I've been humble this whole time, just showing up and doing what I do, and it's still a problem. Apparently what the problem was, they were giving Mr. Woward only 15 minutes, okay? State Farm Arena, which is where they were having the show at in Atlanta, tweeted, almost 20 years ago, Shad Moss took the Phillips Arena stage, and tomorrow he's coming back with Omarion for the Millennium Tour 2021. And then Omarion commented and said, actually, he's coming with me. But you got it, State Farm Arena. We will be there tomorrow. Which sparked a discussion online of who was the bigger artist, right?
Yeah.
Woward or B2K and Omarion. Now, this was past our, like, we are listening to music age. I was aware of both of them, but I wasn't prime demographic for the Scream Tour. Josh, as a Latinx male, probably wasn't either, but he probably could speak to who was bigger in his life. I'm going to go on record and say, of the two, Mr. Woward
absolutely
was the bigger of the draw. If I'm not mistaken,
I stand with Baba Voss.
I stand with Baba Voss.
I stand with Baba Voss.
When they originally went on tour, I think Bow Wow was headlining. Cleo Thomas put a video of when he was Bow Wow's hype man. And I was like, this nigga Cleo has lived.
He has lived a gajillion lives.
So many lives.
He's like 22.
So many lives. Omarion was the lead singer of B2K.
Yes.
And they made the world-renowned cinematic masterpiece, You Got Served. Okay. Where he delivered the line, they're still in our moves. Okay. Right now, he's currently going viral for
Come on, Kevin, you gonna do it?
I got plantar fasciitis.
You suck.
So, and Bow Wow, as the Patreon is saying, is Mr. 106 in Park. Okay, I don't think Omarion was on CSI. Okay, that was Woward. Okay, but if you just go back to rap career and their B2K's R&B career, I don't think it's even close. No. Who was bigger?
I don't think so either. I do believe, I also think about like competition at the time. When I think about when B2K was around, there was still a lot of boy bands that were in existence. They weren't like cutting through. Like they were not only competing against like other black boy groups, they were competing against white boy groups. Bow Wow was competing against Little Romeo. There were no other young rappers. So he had the stage to himself majority of his career, because it wasn't like older adult rappers were like, me and Bow Wow, we going at it.
Bow Wow and Naughty by Nature too.
Yes, there was nobody trying to go against. Bow Wow was there by himself other than with Little Romeo. So he had, I guess, more recognition, more success because he was in his own lane.
He was.
And let's not discredit Like Mike.
Bro.
A cinematic, you talk about cinematic masterpieces?
Come on.
Yeah. Basketball is my favorite sport. The Prophet said, I like the way the dribble up and down the court.
That was a remake too. That song, basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way you dribble up and down the court. Woo! Hip hop, boy. Back in those days, they were really rocking with that. Up jumps the boogie to the boogie to the boogie to beat.
Oh, that's how I'm gonna be rapping in the studio. We're
not doing the album. We're out.
No, we're doing. Oh, the meeting's gonna be coming up soon. Go ahead.
But anyway, and the Patreon agrees. Somebody in there said Bow Wow's first album was bigger than B2K's entire career.
Absolutely. B2K had so many things. They were fighting people, touching on folk, cousins, and all this other stuff. It was a lot. Bow Wow was just happy with his little braid backs.
Yeah, and the thing is, they really got to touch each other and hang out. They can't be upset. They got to come together. And I think because Bow Wow started like lying and getting caught lying with the private jet thing, and then he was actually on the plane, which was hilarious. And the time he was walking in the street, like they recognized me and nobody looked. Like it became fun to laugh at him.
Yeah, but he's successful.
You can laugh, But if you go and check them RIAA numbers,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing funny about that.
Yeah. He's done some corny things in his more current life. In Omarion, even though there's been a lot of drama with his baby mom, has seemed to keep himself more in a very like, I'm above this foolishness.
Yeah.
That does not change history. And history shows that Woward definitely had more of an impact than Omar. Now, is Omarion a cute little thing? Yes, he is. Both of them. They're adorable. They are adorable. Want to put them right beside my other little Funko Pops on this desk. I want to see them perform with the cute little bodies. But there's no competition. There's not, and there might be more draw. Now this also might be some confusion for Omarion. There might be more draw to see Omarion now because Omarion has moved into a bit more of a sex symbol than what Bow Wow has.
Yeah. Bow Wow, he looked like that's that fatherhood weight.
Yes.
He got that fatherhood weight.
He's like, I got my daughter, I love her. Where Omarion, he got the long hair with the nose piercing, doing yoga and stuff, and all fit. Yeah.
That's what it is, and I think he, like somebody in Patreon said, he's cooler now. But that's like making fun of Ja Rule. It's all fun and games and hilarious. Mm-hmm. But for them 3 summers, that man was releasing hit after hit after hit.
Yeah.
And you can laugh, but I was there. I remember them summers when it was crazy.
Oh, come on. Nice.
I had my first car. I was
Is that how it sounded to you?
We're speaking in tongues.
Yeah. So it's also I realized that really what that concert is it's a nostalgia concert.
Of course.
You know, you're a young black woman, or I don't know, how old are you now if you grew up on them? Late 20s?
They in their 30s too.
Yeah, so you might have been younger than they were.
Yeah.
And looking up to them, you know, like Word Up magazine posters. So you're like 27, 28.
Yeah, you could be that young.
When you're just going to remember what you used to feel like. You don't want Ballard or Omar. Don't sing nothing new.
No, absolutely not.
I don't want it.
I want a little, you got to move. Come on and let it touch. Got to do clap, clap. Yeah. Do all the moves.
Oh, shoot. 32, 34, 30, 31,
Yeah,
36, 34, just like them. Late 20s, early 30, 32, 25, 30.
Baby, 20. By the way, tell me what you want, yeah. Tell me what you yeah.
Dang, how old is Bow Wow?
No, maybe in his 30s,
maybe
I would think.
30.
Is he 30? Woward?
He's got to be in his 30s, huh?
34?
Yeah, I'm like, he got to be in his 30s.
Bow Wow's only 4 years younger than me?
Mm-hmm. Look at how successful he was.
He was killing.
Yeah.
I often have the difficulty realizing LeBron James is younger than I am.
Oh, God.
Let's take Cleo on as your hype man next year.
Yes!
There's only one person in the NBA older than me, Udonis Haslem.
Ain't none of them older than me. Nah, there's coaches probably younger than me. Now.
That's a crazy thing about sports too. The way you talk about athletes, like he's just an old bag of bones. He lost a step. He's got nothing left. That man is 33.
That's how they do with models too.
Is it?
Yes. Models, they're like, 27. Get her out of here. Get her out of here.
Born in the late 1900s. As old as that sounds, we were born in the late 1900s.
Yes, we were. We were. Man. No.
Anyway, moving on.
Touch.
Actually, should we move on right now?
And let it touch.
Or hit that other.
Let's just hit the ad. I'm sorry. I couldn't get into the next thing, and I would have just been starting.
It's honestly, Angel, coming from the last segue to another one wouldn't have been.
I didn't have nothing left to say, Angel.
Okay.
The thing about
shut up.
What's the next ad? I'm gonna toss it up.
So listen, guys.
What's the next ad? I'm gonna toss it up.
No, you're not
the
doing it.
The thing about apples, huh?
Apples. The more you eat, what they say, apple today
keeps the doctor away.
Amen.
And you need insurance if you're going to the doctor. And that's why we're excited to bring to you Crowd Health. Okay, so. A lot of you all probably are aware of this because you're one of these people, but about half of Americans, more than half of Americans, are on high deductible health insurance plans. Do you know how much you pay deductible wise?
I pay a lot. I need to look into this. That's how much I pay.
You're paying. You're on the hook for thousands of dollars of deductibles, co-pays, and sky-high premiums. It's a lot. And for many people in the U.S. Concerned about healthcare costs, there's just no good options. I remember when I just had to opt out of having healthcare insurance. I was just like, well, everybody stay still.
Sit down in that
I remember that was my life. Can we go outside? We ain't got that insurance. You stay in and play that game.
Because if you hurt yourself, it's just going to be me, you, and Jesus trying to fix it. Well, Crowd Health is a community of people who are tired of paying for a broken system. And it's a place where you can get a simple, flexible, and affordable way to pay for your health care. Membership is a monthly subscription. Start or stop when it's convenient for you. 100% of your monthly membership pays for actual health care costs, helping the whole Crowd Health community stay healthy while keeping more money in your pocket. Crowd Health is Crowd Health is able to offer amazing prices because of its community of health-conscious members. But for a limited time, my listeners get their first month free. And after you've been a member, Crowd Health will include a fitness wearable. That's 30 days to try risk-free plus the fitness wearable. Just go to joincrowdhealth.com/fit and enter code SK and sign up. That's joincrowdhealth.com/fit. Promo code SK. And let me just explain a little bit better. So if you're not understanding, it is the community of people who are members of this. You all are funding each other's like healthcare. So when you need to go to the doctor, your money is coming back to you versus feeling like you're throwing your premiums and your deductibles away that you never use.
You're
if
not
that
just
makes
paying
sense.
rent on it.
Pretty much, yes. So it's just an easier way to be able to afford healthcare and not feel as though you're wasting money. So Crowd Health is not health insurance. So understand that it is a community-powered alternative. Terms and conditions may apply. Now, physical health is important, but so is mental health. And that is why we are happy to bring Talkspace to you. Talkspace is actually the platform that I use for my own mental health.
Do you?
Man, yes, that's what our couples therapy is through. Ooh. And you might be afraid to seek mental health. Sometimes it's hard to be like, I'm going to uncover what this thing is that I am dealing with. I'm going to actually get to the root of it. But, and then, because you're like, if I haven't been able to talk about this with family and friends, how am I going to be able to talk about this with a stranger? How am I going to do that? Well, here's the thing. These quote unquote strangers are not just strangers. They are licensed medical professionals. And it's kind of like if you compare you getting a personal trainer for your fitness health, this is what you would be doing with Talkspace. You'd be getting a therapist for your mental health. And the positive impact can be life-changing. Talkspace makes it possible to speak with a licensed therapist right from your phone, tablet, or computer. And unlike traditional therapy, you can message your therapist anytime via text, video, voice, and it's 100% secure and stigma-free, the way therapy should be. This is what I love about Talkspace. And what it is that it's making you being able to prioritize your mental health as simple and as easy as possible.
That's right, Angel.
Because if this is not something that you're used to, you'll find all types of reasons to not be able to take this time for yourself and for getting yourself right and together. But the way Talkspace has it set up, literally, it would take you a longer time to schedule a hair appointment and a hair appointment actually stick than it would for you to get Talkspace and find a therapist that works for you. And at Talkspace, your privacy and security are their number one priority. The app puts you in a private room with just you and your therapist. Getting professional help isn't weird or weak. It's smart.
Nah, man, I'm stronger.
And so don't leave your mental health to chance or the amateur advice of a well-meaning friend and family. Talk to someone who is trained to help you make lasting progress. Join Talkspace today and start moving forward with a single message. Just visit Talkspace.com and get $100 off your first visit when you use promo code CREW at sign up. That's CREW with a K. Again, that's $100 off at Talkspace.com. Promo code CREW with a K. Yeah. So, what's our next topic?
Our next topic is the real is back. The bill is back. The one, the only, Adele.
Oh,
all right.
She came back. I know, Josh.
I don't know
sorry.
anything.
Adele came back. New album. Oh, is it dropping today?
Okay.
It ain't dropping today, is it?
No, I thought it was. Isn't it November?
19th.
October, November 19th.
Oh, it might be November.
I was gonna say, there's no way she's doing a 1 week promo. People need way more than that to kick their algorithm up.
So funny.
Adele dropped a single called "Go Easy on Me," and it sparked a pretty interesting discussion. And she said in one of her articles, let me pull it up here, people certainly aren't waiting for a club banger from me.
That's exactly what she said.
I'm going to give people what it is they've been missing while I've been away.
And listen, I respect that.
Adele said, hey, you know what? Here's my lane, Josh.
I got a divorce
Forlorn
just
girl
for y'all.
fall. I'm sad. Perpetually sad even.
Perpetually.
I'm going to give you sad girl fall. You're going to listen to my music. You're going to think about a breakup. You're going to think about potentially breaking up. I'm not going to give you 5, 6, 7, 8. You might give it to you when I'm out of play. Boom, 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 boom. She's not giving that to you. And I appreciate this from her. Adele say, hey, I'm going to make me an album. I'm going to promote that album. I'm going to tour that album. I'm going to tour it until the wheels fall off. Then you know what I'm going to do? Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to go rest. I'm going to hibernate for a little bit.
I'm going to go live my life. Get
How long
married.
has it been?
It's been 4 years, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Might even be longer. I was working at
What was the last one?
25.
And this one's 30.
This one's 30.
So 5 years.
2015. 7.
2015.
The artist, the album 25 came out in 2015. So she had
6.
19 was 2008. Is it? No. Oh, it's 2021. My mind's already in 2022. That's 6. No, I promise you. I've been fast forwarding until January since we've been looking at the tour.
Since
It's
we've been
June.
looking, yeah, man,
19
I'm so scared November.
was in 2008.
This album's gonna come out after the 11-day run. I just thought
Yeah.
about that. God.
19 was in 2008. 21 was in 2011. So that was 3 years.
Is this how she names her albums? I
I
want
think
you to
that's
know
where
I've
she-
never listened to an Adele album, ever.
You ain't listening to 21?
Angel.
No.
Actually,
21 is one of my favorite
you
albums.
got to be careful when you press play on one of those, though. It'll take you to a place.
You listen to 25. If you're going to listen to you listen to any of them, listen to 21.
Let me tell you, because I know she makes sad girl music, and I don't like sad girl music. This is the reason why I wasn't into Mary J. Because she was sad and angry.
You wouldn't like but either then.
Now, I do think Adele can sing her face off. So
She
that's
absolutely
not
can.
why I haven't listened to her. I just am not sad girl music.
That's what she does.
I'm
Well,
not.
well written songs. Isn't it, Gub? Let me
So I didn't know
that.
what y'all were talking about with all these numbers. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
somebody's going to clear this up.
19, I really love. It's my second favorite because it has Chasing Pavements. You listen to Chasing Pavements?
Well, that's because it was on the radio. Gonna keep on chasing payment.
Yeah, I guess that's really not. Is that sad? That's sad.
Should I give up or should I keep on chasing pavements?
Should I give up or should I just keep chasing pavements?
And then what's the next word?
Even if it leads nowhere.
Depressing.
show me a way. I love it. I be like, man,
I'm
when
not.
21 came out, I mean, them first 4 tracks on there were straight flames. But I think a lot of times artists in today's generation, because we have, microwave culture and all that stuff, a lot of artists, Beyonce's not like this. She'll go away too. Rihanna, she's been away. But a lot of artists, especially rappers, they feel like they constantly got to be making songs, features, albums. We were talking about this with Xavier Omar. He was like, bro, I got to go experience something to be able to write about it.
Yeah.
I can't just keep perpetually writing indefinitely. It's not like, like stand-up comedians, we can talk about current events. So if you're talking about that, there's more material to go. But if you are like writing from your life. And I think Adele writes almost all her songs, I believe.
I can believe that. She seems...
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So she's taking at least 3 years off from every album. 2008, 2011, 2015. Actually, they've been getting longer.
She went through an entire marriage and a divorce.
Yeah.
Still took a year off of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what's sad, as a consumer, when she was getting divorced, I was like, this album's about to slap.
Like, I'm ready.
Have we even seen her kid?
I don't think so. I'm not mad at that.
The last time I saw her, she was in a Jamaican top. Jamaican broth.
Oh, that was
the last time I saw Adele.
That was something.
She just came out to say,
She
hey,
was an island
went
gal.
back in.
Island gal.
This is how sad her music is, that if you type in Adele's happy songs, there are articles written just to help direct you to, these are 10 happy songs she has. Because you might get caught up in a sad one and be thinking, this is the perfect song we should dance to at our wedding. And it's like, we should give up and say goodbye to each other.
She released, I wonder if she even release in the summer? Okay, so 19 was released in January 2008. 21 was released in January 2011. 25 was released in November. She don't even release in the summer. Give me a winter release.
She's a fall vibe.
I'm a fall
She
vibe,
is. Let
baby.
me get the sweater back on.
I'm pumpkin
Not
spice
too cold,
latte.
but let me just be sad inside my PSL.
I don't need it.
That girl said, "What am I gonna do in June? Why you want to listen to my music while you watching Transformers?" Absolutely not. I release music when movies are coming out that are trying to win Oscars.
Yeah,
Okay?
she's an Oscar soundtrack type of singer.
I'm a Skyfall kind of chick. Listen,
Sky.
the best thing you can do as an artist is know your lane.
Yeah, she
know
know it.
your audience. Work that thing. That girl gonna give you sad girl songs from here. And listen, you know what else? When you go to her shows and you see her perform, spotlight, chair. Ain't finna be no pyrotechnics, baby. Ain't gonna be no background dancers. Y'all all dressed in black. I'm gonna be in black.
Y'all are sitting at her concert just listening and crying. With your Talkspace ad in front of your Talkspace therapist in front of you. I'm not transitioning. I already did it.
Stop
but
it. She already said this one. Sit down.
I was about to say, why are you talking and telling me? I was just
I
listening.
was not transitioning. But
I don't even know anymore.
You'd be at your talking to your therapist. She's about to do hello.
Hello.
You know, it reminds me of when my dad said goodbye.
Oh,
And he never, like, that's what her music reminds me of. I am not.
Charles Moore called her Mary J. Bruv.
Bruv. Mom.
Listen, she is dating Rich Paul, which is LeBron's agent. Interesting. LeBron's agent, CEO of Clutch Sports. Ben Simmons'
Rich?
agent.
Oh, I didn't know
Rich
that
Paul?
was his.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch?
Clutch Sports is Rich Paul.
There was some hot water a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was LeBron's thing, but that
Now
makes sense.
listen, I wish them the best, and I hope Rich Paul treats her well. But I wonder, you with that nigga?
No.
There's a different type of heartbreak. I don't know if she's been, I don't know if she's been with nigga before. Bless her.
I'm like, been with nigga. Is that
I don't
what
know
we-
what Adele been with nigga. This ain't no, and this is American nigga. This ain't no British brub nigga. This is good old US of A. We black from the Midwest. I don't know if she been with that type of man.
No, she'll be fine.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Because that you talk about this album finna be good. Get you some nigga heartbreak.
No, I think white people heartbreak is more dramatic.
No, black people do everything bigger and better.
I mean, she got the portrait by Ravy B.
She does.
Man, she's tapped in. She's
I tried to get a portrait with the photographer who took pictures of her, and I was like, she's Beyonce's photographer.
Okay, good.
And I was like,
give me where I need to go. Okay.
I was put in my place financially.
Ooh.
I was.
You said.
I said for pictures, and you know how I can either pay your rate or we can't do it.
Right.
I don't be doing well asking people to lower, but I said, I thought I had. This is the funniest thing, and I got to watch my mouth because this is when I was and I'm still in there. Black women, I'm gonna pay that rate. What is it? They're like, what's the budget? What's the budget? What's the rate? They sent me the rate. I text Josh, hey, why did you tell me people could get this? Josh was like, Do you realize who she's been taking pictures with?
Right.
He was like, once the record label is paying for it, the rate is up. She's not getting pictures paid for by people no more. This is part of the marketing budget. I still people. She's like,
well, people find the money because this is today's rate is tomorrow's rate. And you better hope it don't go up.
I said, I don't need new headshots anyway. My beard's been the same.
No, I really feel like she'll do well with this.
21 was about a black guy?
Oh, she be liking black dudes because she thick. She be like, they appreciate me over here.
She ain't thick no more, Angel.
All these biscuits. She ain't skinny.
These biscuits mean something else over there, though.
I know.
Biscuits means cookies, right?
Same difference. Same difference. We make breakups more entertaining, but I don't think they're harder to deal with.
If she was with a black dude, that explains why 21 was so fire.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I resonated, Kev.
Yes. I was like, nigga done did this?
Yeah, no, but this is no.
Adele is from the hood? Who said that? Rancid Faves?
We don't know where she's from.
Man, I wonder how this album's gonna be. I'm excited about it. I love Adele.
I can tell y'all both love her.
There was a time when I thought she was a better singer-songwriter than Beyonce.
Oh, because you failed?
No, I just felt like her albums were more personal. And I feel like, and I know you can agree. There was a time Beyonce was writing anthems and pop songs.
That's
and
what
then
give me.
Yeah. But then when she switched over to self-titled and then to Lemonade, then I was like, oh, you talking about your life now.
Oh, you ain't ever got to talk about yourself. You give me something I want to listen to.
Really?
Yes, I don't. Keep being in bad relationships. I don't care.
Listen, I feel like you might not get away, but you can only talk about yourself solidly for like one good album, and then it's just like, what else? Unless you give yourself a lot of time to grow. And then, like, this is what I learned, but
like if you having terrible sex, I don't want a love song about put it in the right hole. Like I don't want that. I don't care if that's your life. Sing me a song that's gonna help me in mine. Sing me a song that's like, take your blue chew so you can have an erection that lasts for days.
You don't want to be in the wrong hole with Blue Chew.
Okay.
You're going to bust that door wide open.
Bust it open. Listen, because fall is here. We could use a stiff breeze. Am I right, ladies? Hey-o. And of course, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. It is cuffing season. Okay, and if you're going to be cuffed, you want to be cuffed to something, just some stuff, right? Something that's stuffed hard.
A strong relationship.
Okay, and sometimes people need a little help in the bedroom. That's when Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablet and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever the opportunity arises. Once you finish listening to Adele's album and you're ready to actually have sex again, the Blue Chew is ready. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive the prescription within days. Best part? It's all done online, so you don't have to visit. Yes, you ain't got to visit the doctor's office and be all awkward and be like, oh God, so doc, I need a little bit of, confidence. And there's no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. Okay, now listen, I understand that sometimes, life changes and things don't operate the way you used to them operating. And that's okay. You get this extra help and you go ahead and break her back. You feel me? Busted wide open. Whoa. Blue Chew is here to help you with that, because who don't want that in the fall? I do. Hey, so if you could benefit from extra confidence when it comes time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code SK at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com. Promo code SK to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Muchas gracias a Blue Chew.
Boom, 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 boom,
Azul. You know what? I just realized I was being hypocritical, because the same thing I complained about Drake for is I compliment Adele for. Drake gonna give you the same type of vibes, same type of stuff every time. And I'm like, he doesn't grow as an artist. Adele give me the same type of sad songs, different subject matter, but for the most part, same vibes. I'm like, you did it again, kid.
Kev likes sad white women singing to him. You would just, that would
Who
be.
Who else white do I like?
Yebba.
I do like Yebba.
Carrie Underwood.
Come on, cry to me.
I love me some Yebba. That's two.
You love sad white. I'm sure if I were to go through your list of white,
ain't no other white girls in there.
If there are other white women that can sing, you're not wanting them.
I do love Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt's, what is Bonnie Raitt's song that been covered a million times? Y'all, what is Bonnie Raitt's song?
I don't know.
Bonnie Raitt.
Tell us.
Y'all, it's been covered a million times.
They said, do you like Demi Lovato?
Nah. No, not really. Y'all, what is Bonnie Raitt's song?
I can't make you love me.
Woo! And Adele covered that. It was white girl.
Well, Kevin is
a white woman.
He is a white woman.
Okay, I'm making this video today, but it'll be out by the time this podcast.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay because I mean we were knowing now. I went peak white woman yesterday. Got home from the road. Melissa and I was going down to the Trader Joe's. Okay, we was going down there to get some PB&J things, and there was something else we needed from Trader. Everything bagel seasoning. Yeah, everything bagel seasoning. And we was looking at Monty, and he was like, "Y'all ain't gonna leave your boy. Don't leave your boy." And I was like, come on, you little rascal. Took my dog into the Trader Joe's, and I was peak white woman.
Kevin is he is white as they come.
I didn't even put him down. I've gotten to the point, I'm putting this in the video, I wave at people with him and his paw. Hello, I'm Monty. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. I look at him and I go, when I got there, I called the manager. As soon as I got there, my whiteness overtook me.
Yes,
I was
Kevin
like, let me
Karen.
speak to the manager. Somebody was double parked out there. I couldn't get my puppers out. Okay.
My puppers?
I couldn't get my puppers out of the car because somebody parked too close to me. Where is Joe?
He is
where is Joe?
Kevin likes to work out doing walks. He does. He like swings his arms. He is.
I do not.
He is swinging his arms, checking his watch.
Angel said you like to go on them white. When I was making them, before my foot started hurting, I was making them reels. Angel was like, Kevin, you going on them white women walks?
They are white because they don't actually help anything. You don't lose no weight.
You do.
No, you don't.
From walking?
How much weight you lost?
You know I canceled my workouts out. In Philly, I walked to the Rocky Stadium and I got a Mr. Softy.
Exactly. Then you ain't losing no weight on these walks.
Then I walked back and got a hot dog from a vendor.
You only walk when you don't have when oppression is not pushing you down and you're not afraid of being shot by the cops. Kevin be white woman walking, and this dog has sent him over the edge.
I am peak. They have dog food, organic dog food treats at Trader Joe's.
You gonna keep on doing this, and Kevin's nipples are gonna be pink here soon. He gonna have pink nipples and be like, "What is going on?" I'll be like, "It's that whiteness coming all the way through." You keep on.
I can't make you love me if you don't.
That's what I know. I'm gonna get you for Christmas. I'm gonna get some heavy set white women to sing sad things to you. You just gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, let me get some hot cocoa in a blanket. Let me put on some Abercrombie and Fitch."
You know, Tank covered that too, though.
I can believe it. Tank can cover anything.
But I prefer Bonnie Raitt. Everybody's covered, even over Adele. Bonnie Raitt. Let's just listen to just a teens of it since this video gets, and then we'll go into the last topic. I got it. The best of Bonnie Raitt on Capitol. I got this song downloaded to my phone. Content not authorized. Put it up and play it.
I know Adele is there now, but I think Kevin likes them to have a little bit more meat to their body. Just a little bit more meat.
I can like three white girls. That don't mean I love them.
You love them to be sad, though, because that's the white woman in you is sad. She's so sad because her plantar fasciitis is acting up.
Woo! Sing, white girl. Prince did cover it. He did. But nobody does it like Bonnie, original sad white girl.
Turn down the lights.
Sing, white girl.
Turn down the bed.
Turn down what?
Turn down these voices. Kev be in his room doing this and crying. He'd be no hair, just.
They always put their hand on their.
Yeah.
Just hold me close.
That's what he do.
Don't patronize. Y'all don't love this? Come on, I can't be alone. Y'all don't love this? Y'all ain't got no love for Body Ray at the Source Awards?
He listens to this as he puts his creams on his décolletage at night.
You can't make something that you want. You don't like this song, Angel?
In the dark. It's cool.
It's not cool. This is peak songwriting. Sing, girl. If you don't. All right, you want to go to a black thing? Hush, Bonnie. This is a black thing. Okay.
Then he drags his hands across his sheets, across his bedroom sheets. Just sad. If you don't. This is Karen. That is who.
All right, here's a black thing. This happened in Atlanta over cheese eggs. Somebody at the Waffle House done pulled out the Blicky on a customer. Listen to the news person say.
It happened at this Waffle House in downtown Atlanta, all starting over cheese eggs. He tells me the incident has left him scrambled.
She was like, she'll blow my brains out.
Candy Franklin says an argument with a waitress over food sizzled out of control early Wednesday morning.
Actually, I don't have no cheese eggs. They got my cheese eggs wrong. First, they didn't bring them to me. Then they brought me some normal eggs. I said, well, I had cheese on them. You know, I tipped it and everything. And it all was just a normal dispute over food. I would never in a million years think that it'd come to gun violence.
Franklin says it happened at the Marietta Street
It would all
location
short
in
gun
downtown
violence.
Atlanta. He says a simple situation cropped out of control.
Josh, this is the Waffle House we went
down
to.
my food, trying to make sure it's right. And I see people
Atlanta?
just running. You
This
know.
is the one we went
so
to.
that's when I look up, and she had the gun at me like this. Then I was like, you tripping. You ain't finna do nothing. And she caught it back. So I'm like, well, maybe she is finna do something. Now it's time for me to turn the Rambo and try to get on up out of there.
Atlanta police confirmed they are investigating the incident.
I was fearing for my life because, like I said, I had been shot before, and I just lost a brother to gun violence. So all that went through my mind.
A representative from Waffle House told me they have received a customer complaint and have launched an investigation.
No more Waffle House for me at all.
As tensions boil, Franklin is glad things weren't worse.
They must got some good eggs and cheese in there, you know. Yeah, never that serious, never.
And I asked Mr. Franklin, what does he want to come from this situation? He says he doesn't want to see anyone behind bars, but he does want this waitress to be held accountable for her actions and punished. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the outcomes. In downtown Atlanta, I'm Eric Perry for Fox 5 News.
What other restaurant on God's green earth?
It's only going to be at Waffle House.
What would you? Not only would it only be at Waffle House, you're not even surprised. If you told me this story and said, "What restaurant do you think the chef pulled out a gun over anything?" I'd be like, Waffle House.
First of all, I'd be like, don't you ever say chef.
They are chefs.
No.
You understand me?
No, they're not.
You got a pulled bacon. You got eggs. You got waffles. They are cordon bleu trained chefs.
Cordon bleu?
Cordon bleu. You can't.
Nah.
These are chefs. Don't disrespect them, Angel.
Let me tell you what. White Castle would never, is what I'm saying.
No, you probably get the Blicky pulled out on you. That probably would be my second guess.
Well, White Castle, people don't go in.
They pull out only from the drive-thru. Say it again.
Say it one more time.
I'll kill you over these compressed, dehydrated onions right now.
Why did that White Castle used to taste so good to me? You about to sneeze? It's okay, Karen.
That's because
It's okay.
somebody in Patreon called me Karen on stage.
Yeah, that's what y'all. I was asking you, why did White Castle taste good?
Because your stomach wasn't yet, when we were young and poor, our stomachs were trained to keep stuff in. Actually, I can't even say that. Pretty much every time I ate White Castle.
Oh, it would still shoot out my butt real fast. But going in, I'd be like, this bread is so soft.
It's-
And and this moist little tan pad, little maxi pad, chicken patty, little panty liner.
You ate the chicken there?
I ate the chicken. I ate the beef patty. I ate the onion rings. Onion rings slapped.
The onion rings slapped.
But let me tell you, the cheese eggs at Waffle House, they got to be right. That is their, for me, that's more of their staple than the waffles. Is the cheese
really?
eggs. Yes, I learned how to make my cheese eggs amazing by watching a Waffle House
chef
cook.
Chef.
Line cook.
Line chef. Can we agree on line chef?
No, we can't.
Why are they not chefs?
Because they're not.
What makes a chef a chef?
Can they use anything else outside of that kitchen accurately? When they add the cheese is later on in the process to the cheese eggs. I didn't realize that was.
Is that the key?
Yes, you got to scramble, get them to a wet place but still solid. Add the cheese then. The cheese then, the conglomeration of the cheese.
Okay.
Mixes in to the amalgamation of the eggs. So it's more like you wearing the cheese is like a fur coat wrapped around the eggs versus being mixed into the batter, and you're not really getting that cheesy flavor.
I didn't know.
Oh no, I watched.
You watched?
I did. I watched that man with
they
his
got
missing
open-
teeth, and I said, "What you doing?"
They got the open concept down at the Waffle House.
Yeah, you
See?
get to, if you need it though. The way them people be looking sometimes, you want to see what they done did.
She probably didn't even get suspended.
Oh no, they said they're going to investigation.
Listen,
What is there to investigate?
Customers sometimes need to be reminded. You could die today.
You want to keep talking? Yeah, I didn't work the 10-hour shift here.
He said, you ain't going to do nothing. Maybe you are going to do something.
Oh my God!
There's only one more step once you got
Yes,
back.
and that step ain't that hard to pull
Listen,
off.
that's one in the... You might have got dead at a Waffle House.
He better be glad it was a gun that you cocked.
Yeah, because you know some of them,
You just
it's ready
pull the
made.
trigger.
We went to Atlanta to shoot the first episode of the food show. We shot a test episode in Atlanta. Actually, it's going to become the first episode. We landed
the one
late.
that I wasn't in, the one with Tony, you, and Tahir. I just want to make sure. Go ahead. You all
This is the
landed
one
late.
Where Angel said that she was not ready to travel
Kevin,
before.
this is Karen coming out of Kevin.
Oh my God!
Just you know
Did
how
you not
sometimes
say that, Angel.
I said I wasn't ready for the tour.
What about the tour? Said you weren't ready. You said what? I'm not ready to.
I did not say I'm not ready to travel.
So you just lie?
Kevin, I said I was not ready to tour. It wasn't about the traveling. It was I did not have a set. I was going to be up here telling knock-knock jokes.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Cheese egg. Nigga, bop, bop. But we landed late. We didn't have Angel with us because she wasn't ready to tour yet, travel yet.
Tour?
And
You
we
said it right
went
the
to
first
this
time.
Waffle House. This is the one where the guy asked
Great time.
for some money, and he was like, "Hey man, you could break bread with me." And Tony was like, "Yeah man, we finna eat at the hotel." He's like, "I don't want to eat with you. Break bread." I was like, "Oh, money." Gave him a little, 20 20 spot. Good old Tony the Baker. And we waited outside. And then when I just saw this clip, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally the Waffle House that we were there. Now, I don't know if that was the chef or the head chef that was there when, we were there. But if I got a gun pulled on me in Waffle House, I'd be like, yes.
Yes.
This lines right up with the company policy.
Oh, yeah. But, the Waffle House has its own allure.
Yes.
That even with the gun being pulled, it's like, I'll be back next weekend.
Of course.
I'll be back.
Because who else is going to make cheese eggs the same?
Who else gonna make hash browns smothered and covered?
Captain Covered is how I like them. What's smothered and covered?
Cheese and onion.
I like Captain Covered, which is cheese and mushrooms.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try Cap Smothered Cove. I'm gonna try it. Yes.
Cap Smub Cove, bruv. Anyway, that was very funny to me. We love y'all. Bonus episode will likely be probably Friday. Probably be Friday. We're going to be in the Minto. That's what people are calling Sacramento now.
They're not.
Yeah, no, people, I text people like, hey, man, what do they call it Sacramento? They're like, oh, the Minto. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
They
call it the sack.
No, that used to be the thing. But they were like, man, the sack is, it's balls and stuff. we're gonna try to introduce the Minto. And I was like, which kind of close to Sacramento. They're like, nah, but you put like the D, so cold in the D. Sacramento was like, we got to switch it up. One syllable nicknames are not enough. The Minto, right? And they were like, okay, this is what we're calling it. I was like, all right, cool. So we'll be in the Minto this weekend. Some tickets are available. We'll be in the Land. That's Portland.
Oh, Jesus. Sacramento, can you change our ranking? Is that possible?
Oh, we were talking about this before. I'm gonna let people know my rankings on an Instagram post. Currently, for me, I believe
Chicago's back to number 1 or Dallas?
No, Dallas is probably number 1. We had 6 equally amazing shows, all great energy. Chicago, I believe one show was less than stellar energy. I believe it was the Sunday show, less than stellar. But the first 4 were so amazing. Chicago was like at a point where nobody could have beaten them.
We were like, what?
Yeah, but the Sunday show was just a little bit less than stellar. But them first 4 were great. And then for me, I believe it's DC is next. DC had about 2 shows that were, but the other ones were amazing.
Phenomenal.
Then for me, I believe it's Houston. Houston was killing. But the second show on Sunday was, whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
And 5th for me, it's tough because Philly and New York, had they had a full run,
then we could really put them in there.
But I have never in my life had a bad show in Philly.
Yeah, they were great. Philly was great.
Yeah, Philly, them 2 shows were amazing. And I'm pretty sure if we did 6, 8, 10 shows, it would have all been amazing. So they're not rankable to me.
That's
shows that we did, it's got to be a minimum of 5 shows.
So where's Lexington? Are they not in your top?
I don't really remember Lexington. It was cool.
No, Lexington was fire.
It was.
Lexington was standing up before they came in on
that
fire.
Was your people though.
And everybody else is your people.
Let me see. Lexington was pretty good. I think they had consistently all good shows.
A lot of your merch. They lost their mind on your merchandise.
Yeah, I think Lexington probably is number 5.
Yeah, I'm about to say Lexington's still in the top 5. I don't care what none of you say.
Yeah, no, they were good. They were good. Florida, that is a state.
It is a state where people live.
People are there.
Yes, they are.
In Florida.
And we say hello and they go, who are you? And we go, all right.
Florida is a state.
Whew.
Whew, it is.
Boston would never make my list.
Boston, I had great sets in Boston. But they weren't they would make the top 10 for me.
I don't even know if they would make it there.
Yeah, they would.
They would make it before Florida, so.
I'm not shaming Florida. I'm just saying, I don't hate y'all. Florida, Hey.
San Diego would probably be my number 6 or 7.
San Diego club stunk, though.
Literally. So some things y'all can't even, y'all don't have
y'all are blaming everything on you.
Yeah, sometimes it's the club. Like, Chicago's club was amazing. The setup, our green room was spacious. It was clean. We had quick access to the stage. And then DC, we were literally in the club with you all.
Yes. And it was...
We were in there with just, hey, we see you, kind of, you see us. So some of that, y'all don't got no control over.
We haven't been to North Carolina
We
yet.
will be there.
So to me, I'm going to tell you what cities I believe have a chance to knock off and get into the top 5 based on previous years' shows.
Please.
To me, what we have left, the only shows that potentially could make the top 5 are
Atlanta, obviously.
Atlanta and Raleigh. Those have consistently been great. Actually, in Sacramento, I've had any Bay Area or Bay Area adjacent cities have always, Oakland, Sacramento, San Jose have always been great for me personally, always fantastic energy.
Now, I'm going to count Ohio as one thing. And so if y'all can kill it all through Ohio, I'll give Ohio the top number 1 spot. But I really don't think that's going to happen.
No. Virginia Beach was great too. Somebody just mentioned that. Baltimore was, there was just one issue.
My sister just really made it more difficult. Baltimore's probably number 7 for me.
Baltimore had great stuff. There was a heckler in the audience They were twerking and
2 shows.
talking.
If she would have just did it 1 show, it would have been fine. 2 shows? I love her.
Talking to me from the stage, just having a great time.
Having a blast.
Very apologetic afterwards, but during, I actually had to call Angel out.
Angel! I was like, oh my God, I am at work.
Yes. Nashville also is great. Somebody said because I flew to Denver this year, Denver was dry. Denver, that was the last dinosaur show. I'm not going to make it no more. I ain't going to hold y'all. I love y'all.
People were sweet, but no, Denver was a hard one. I can't even remember Tempe.
Salt Lake wasn't bad.
Salt Lake wasn't bad.
I didn't do Salt Lake. So
Minneapolis was.
Oh my God. Never. The Mall of America was the only thing, and I spent way too much money there.
No, we didn't do any LA shows because when we were booking, LA wasn't open. And by the time LA opened, we were all booked. So anyway, I got to do. I'll see you guys later. Patreon will see you Friday. Everybody else will see you next Wednesday. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy Kev on stage and that chick Angel.